All right, welcome back. Let's see what messages we have today. Oh, interesting. Picked up the deck in the reverse and the Empress reversed. I'm hearing you need to trust yourself. You need to take care of yourself. Some of you need to trust your intuition more. I'm also hearing start utilizing your intuition to its fuller potential. But my eye also keeps being drawn to, I have an ocean jasper heart over here. So slow down. Empress is up right now. Take care of yourself. Here, September was a lot for everyone. I'm hearing it's time you take a moment to slow down, ground yourself, and really enjoy the things that are around you. Yeah, and I'm hearing it doesn't have to be so hard all the time. 5 of Swords. I'm hearing winning isn't everything with the 5 of Swords. And also that you don't need to be constantly fighting. I'm hearing by the time, because I have a post-it note right here that says Yule, and I was just looking at Christmas PJs for my son. But I'm hearing by the time Christmas rolls around, things are going to be slower. But you need to be taking care of yourself right now. I just keep hearing it's not always going to be this hard. We have the Wheel of Fortune out in between the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. I'm hearing you get to enjoy life. Your burdens are really heavy right now. You may be confused as to which direction to go, because you know that you've closed out, or you're closing out, a very large cycle. And again, I get the feeling that you're maybe not totally sure what is the next step or two. And I'm not seeing it out on the table, but I'm seeing it in my brain. The Hermit card. You're being asked to come back to yourself. As we move into October, no matter when you're seeing this, even if it is the beginning of October, October is a time for harvest, a time to reap the rewards. We have a lot of planetary transits that are happening very early on in October to make that happen as well. I packed it up, of course, but the Star card, yep, there we go. You may want to take some time to write down your manifestations, write down what you want to bring in, even what you want to leave behind in September, right? But start writing that stuff down And I feel like that's going to be very helpful for you going into this next month. And like and they're saying even if you don't know the next couple steps, just doing that is going to be very helpful for you. King of Cups just fell out on top of the Six of Wands and the King of Wands. Oh my gosh. And I'm just getting the vibe of like the really dense energy. You're leaving that behind. I'm seeing someone in a car and they're looking in the rearview mirror, and whatever's in the rearview mirror is getting smaller and smaller and smaller as they're driving away from it. And that's the stage you're in right now. You're leaving that behind. And I just heard, like, don't forget to take a pit stop. Take care of yourself. Take care of your needs. Because they're saying, like, you matter too in this scenario. And you also need to take time to rest and recuperate from that September energy. And with the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, I just keep hearing harvest. It's time to start cultivating what's yours. I'm seeing like a scythe, like wheat harvest. And wheat is, it goes hand in hand with abundance and prosperity. The changing seasons are going to be very important for you. The Three of Swords will not leave. Nope, that's death. The Three of Swords will not leave me alone today. Which tells me some of you are really in your feels, really in your head. And actually, the fact that I saw the Three of Swords so much today is what prompted me to sit down and record right now. And I'm hearing you're transitioning. As the seasons transition, so are you, with death reversed. And I posted something on my Instagram stories that just popped up on my feed. And I don't know if I even mentioned this in another earlier reading. If I have, I apologize. But in the fall is when the trees are actually their strongest, because they're not working on producing leaves. They're not working on producing fruit. All they're really working on is stabilizing their root system. So they get stronger in the fall. And that's kind of what you're doing right now. I just heard you're focusing on your roots. Some of you may be really focusing on different aspects of your home right now, whether that be cleaning. I'm hearing making room. So maybe getting rid of stuff. Maybe you have been getting rid of stuff in the last month or so as well, kind of in preparation for this. I'm also hearing like creature comforts, blankets, candles, pillows, decor. Because the attention that you're putting on that right now is going to help stabilize you through the rest of this year and into next year. I'm hearing the roots that you're putting down now are very important. And the time you're spending pouring back into yourself right now is also very important. Yeah, the Empress, the star in the world, all coming out again. And I'm hearing it's the little things like that. If you're following those little intuitive nudges, even if they seem like nothing, I'm gonna be so honest. I bought more than a couple of candles today, and I don't even know why, but I I just felt the pull too, and I know baby is coming, and again, those creature comforts are going to really help me, get through the next couple months, handful of months through maternity leave. But like that's just one example of following those little intuitive nudges that you don't really know what they're about. You just know that you need to get it done. And sorry, they just said taking out the trash. I don't know, that might resonate with someone, but like getting rid of stuff, getting rid of people, getting rid of habits. Maybe you've, especially in Virgo season, maybe you got into like a new exercise regimen or yoga or meditation or eating healthier. Those regimens that you started, I mean, even for some of you, I'm hearing cleaning regimens as well, are going to propel you and also make your life easier as you leave behind this old cycle, leave behind eclipse season, and go into the rest of the year. Okay. They're saying as the year gets darker, you will find more stability. Also, many of you, whether you realize it or not, are going to be doing some really, really important work during those darker months of the year, late fall, in through winter into early spring. Whatever you're going to be working on, even if it seems like it doesn't, I don't want to say matter, but if it doesn't click right away what it's for, it's very important come spring. Which again, that's probably why the Empress is out, because you're working on something. You're working on creating something, even if that's just a space for yourself to exist. Or if that's something bigger, like a product or a service, something like that. Again, collective reading, take what resonates. With the Page of Wands and the Queen of Cups, I'm hearing it is safe to be yourself. It's safe to feel those emotions. And oh, this is going to make me cry. And it's safe to explore those things that maybe you felt it wasn't safe before, or you were afraid of judgment or something like that, because you have become the adult that your inner child always needed, but maybe never really received. I'm hearing like you are a safe person for your inner child and for other people as well, but we're going to focus on you for right now. You've created, or you are working on creating, a safe environment for yourself. And there's just saying it's very important that you do that, and that you work on not only creating that space, but maintaining that space for yourself. I'm hearing if you don't have that space yet, you will. Again, I feel those intuitive nudges. I just got a headache. Those intuitive nudges are leading you, because we're all on different paths here, whoever's watching this, but they are leading you away from that hurt, that pain, that I'm hearing that instability that you have often felt. And they're showing me the rear view mirror again. You are going away from that, whether you feel like you are or not. The fact that you've made it this far, the fact that you are even watching this video, is proof that you have made it way farther than you think you have. And I'm hearing you are creating a space where stability and abundance exist. Because I'm hearing they are your birthrights. And you are working very closely with your spirit team, whether you think you are or not, to create this balance for yourself and create this safe place where you can feel safe to be yourself, express yourself, indulge in yourself the way that you haven't had a chance to before. And in doing so, that's going to lead you to even greater levels, even deeper into your, I'm hearing your life's path and your life's purpose. And I'm hearing that I need to tell you that even if it doesn't feel like that right now, and you aren't sure where you're going, you're not sure what the right steps are, you're not even sure if you're in the right location, you will find the steps. I'm hearing October and November are going to be very significant for you. And you are, they're showing me stepping stones. You are taking each of those stepping stones that are ultimately leading to this victory, to this triumph, where you get to exist in a space that you built just for you, and where you can really thrive and flourish. So I love you so much. As always, I hope this helps. My private readings are booked up through October, but I am working on a special offering that is going to happen at the beginning of October. So be on the lookout for that. But I will see you again next time.